Hey there everyone, I'm Adam.
I'm Jared.
And we are the Globetrotting Gamers, and welcome to our 5th fucking attempt at recording our Let's Play for Mega Man Wily Tower. God fucking damn it.
I feel like I'm going the way. Your 5th attempt, our 3rd attempt.
5th attempt overall.
Yeah.
We'll get to what's been keeping us in momentarily. But first we gotta introduce the damn game. So...
For the 5th time.
Yes. So, welcome to Mega Man Wily Tower. Well...
Why do you keep saying that first? The name of the game is Mega Man The Wily Wars.
Well, because Wily Tower is the game we're playing, but the game that it's on is called Mega Man The Wily Wars, or as it's known in Japan, and as you can see on screen, Rockman Mega World. Because we are playing this on an emulator, because there's not many ways to play this game without an emulator. Even though it did just get released on the Sega Genesis Online for the Switch.
But you didn't bother to download it, so we're resorted to emulator. And even if you did, it would still take you a bit to try it.
Well, I'll explain that. But why don't we jump in and...
What did you do?
I paused the fucking game.
Okay, let me fix this.
That should fix it, yeah, that fixes it. Okay. So, what is Wily War? I'm sure of you who have never heard of this are asking, what is Wily War? I mean, Wily Tower. Well, you might be asking both of those, so I'll explain both of those. Wily Wars was a Japanese and European only release. That is basically the first. It's basically the first 3 Mega Man games given a 16-bit Sega Genesis makeover, because this game was originally released on the Sega Genesis. That's right, a Mega Man game, a Nintendo franchise, and it's on a Sega console.
Well, I mean, Capcom is the developer, and Nintendo's just the publisher.
Yeah. Anyways, basically, this takes the first 3 Mega Man games and gives it a 16-bit makeover. Basically, think of it like Super Mario All-Stars, but for Mega Man.
And on the Genesis, and not on the Super Nintendo.
Right. And the way you get Wily Tower, which is its own separate game mode, is by playing all 3 Mega Man games and beating them on one save file.
Which is why we're playing this before Mega Man 4.
Yes. So, let's get started. This game, so Wily Wars as a whole does have a plot, which is basically that Dr. Wily, fed up with his first 3 defeats in the past 3 games to the hands of Mega Man, has decided to go back in time and fix the mistakes he once made, and then get another attempt to defeat our little blue bomber.
That balding mad scientist will just not stop, will he?
Nope. And
he's not gonna... It wasn't the first time, and nor will this be the last.
Amen to that. So, unique to this game, we don't have our 8 usual Robot Masters. Hell, we don't even have Robot Masters at all in this game. Instead, we've got a trio of bosses? Wow. The trio of bosses known as the Genesis unit. We've got Buster Rod G, Mega Water S, and Hyperstorm H. These guys do not give you any new special weapons, so it doesn't make a fucking difference what order you play them in. So, but me personally, I like to go Mega Water first. Now, the thing that makes this game stand out among all other Mega Man games is that you get access to all the weapons and all the items from the first 3 games, and you can mix and match them however you damn well please.
It's basically every Mega Man fan's wet dream.
Yep. So if you want to use the Metal Blade alongside something like the Elect Beam, you can. If you want to use
A better example would either be Sweet Snake or Magnet Missile.
If you wanted those two together, you can. But this game, any combination is possible.
Which means that the bosses also have multiple weaknesses.
Yep. And that's another unique thing about this game. All the bosses have multiple weaknesses depending on what weapons you bring to the table.
Also, he's still called Dr. Right.
Yes, because Japanese English. So personally,
and in this game, in this version of the 3 games, Crash Man is called Clash Man.
Because Capcom clearly does not know the difference between the letter L and the letter R.
The Capcom of Japan, maybe, but I wouldn't say so much about if Capcom even has like a studio here in America.
So my weapon loadout of choice is the rolling cutter, the ice slasher, and the elect beam from Mega Man 1, the air shooter, the quick boomerang, and the metal blade from Mega Man 2. And yes, I chose the metal blade because of course I fucking did. Who wouldn't? And the shadow blade and magnet missile from Mega Man 3. And for items, I've chosen the magnet beam from Mega Man 1, and Rush Coil and Rush Jet from Mega Man 3. Now let's get this fucking show on the road.
For the 5th time. And I've said this before. Already off to a
I
great
wasn't
start.
fucking paying attention. So what were you saying?
And now as I've said in our 3rd and 4th attempts, is that the background reminds me of Green Hill.
Well,
Angel Island.
well, this game was developed on a Sega console, so I wouldn't be surprised. So, another unique thing about this game is that while the level design and the bosses are unique, all of the enemies and obstacles you encounter in this game are ripped from the first 3 games. No original enemies here, or obstacles.
Except for the music and level design in this game, So, but otherwise, yeah, nothing really has changed, even with like the 16-bit overhaul.
I will say, however, the soundtrack for this game is really good.
Why you prefer this version of Shadow Man rather than the original?
There are a lot of tracks in Wily Wars that I prefer over their 8-bit counterparts. Like, yeah, Shadow Man is one of them, because Shadow Man sounds like... Because in this game, Shadow Man's tracks straight up sounds like Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal and Billie Jean got thrown together in a blender. If you don't believe me, look it up on YouTube and listen for yourself. Do not tell me I'm fucking wrong.
Right, these enemies are obnoxious in this version of the game.
They really fucking are.
I mean, they weren't so bad in the original that's probably due to hardware limitations, but if that was their intent all along, I really hate those. I really hate them.
And this jump right here can kiss my ass. But I'm gonna try and make it anyway, and I failed. So I didn't say this before, but I will say this. And don't add me on this, but this is my favorite classic Mega Man game.
The entire lineup.
Yes. It's solely because of the fact that you have so many options in terms of weapons and items at your disposal, and can basically go about this game however you fucking please. My only problem is that it's too fucking short for a game like this. Which is why this video will most likely, if not definitely, will be just one part.
We said, I think this game will probably, the entire game is going to be one video.
Capcom seriously needs to make a full-on Mega Man game exactly like this. And how the fuck did I do that? I have no clue.
Video games, everybody.
Vidya games.
Vidya games, indeed.
I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
Ooh.
Fuck these helicopter dudes.
Yeah, you remember that you can slide in this game.
Oh shit!
That's a big piece. Ooh!
Get the fuck away from me, you pedophilic helicopters.
Oh my god! Good lord, Adam. I was not expecting to hear that come out of your mouth.
And At this point in the channel, what don't you expect? Come here, come out of my mouth.
I don't think I want to talk about that.
That's what she said. Okay. We're up to Mega Water S, and I do know for a fact that I have one of his weapons, the Ice Slasher.
And in case you forgot, I do have it up. So, Mega Water S's weaknesses are Ice Slasher, Hyper Bomb, Atomic Fire, and Surge Snake.
And I have the Ice Slasher, so this guy's going down. This guy's actually pretty easy. All you gotta do is just stand here, and hit him a bunch of times. He'll raise his shield, but an Ice Slasher makes quick work of it, and he's down.
This is already better.
Yes, it is. Better than our previous attempts. So with him out of the way, let's move on to the next boss, which I'd like to go Mega Hyperstorm H next.
Right, you can still reselect all your weapons and items, but you're gonna keep the lineup, right?
Yeah, I'm keeping this lineup because this works well for me. That is another good thing I really do like about this, is that they do give you the option to change out your weapon loadout between stages if you feel the need to.
But you're sticking with your lineup from beginning to end.
Yeah, I typically tend to do that unless there's a situation where I feel like I really need to.
And remember, you can slide under those flails thrown by the hammer dudes.
I know, I just don't.
You just take the hits?
Yes. The pedophile helicopters are back again.
Why are you calling them Why are you calling them pedophile helicopters?
Because look at their fucking face, that's why.
I mean they have
a face that says, I'm gonna stick my fucking propellers up your ass.
Is that what they say to children?
Probably. And this video's getting demonetized.
No, we're not part of the YouTube partnership program.
Oh, even if we were, our entire channel would be getting demonetized.
I mean, if it doesn't mean that we don't play the videos with literal ads, I'm okay with it. I'd much rather set up a Patreon.
Yeah. Same here. I'm okay with taking that edge because there's an energy pickup right here.
And make sure you don't fall down.
Yeah, this jump is a bitch because of these fucking platforms.
I really did not like those platforms in Shadow Man stage. They were a bitch to try and figure out.
Yes, they fucking were.
And luckily, since it was Mega Man 3 and not Mega Man 1, where Mega Man just drops at the speed of light.
I'm not even hitting the fucking the right arrow button.
Wait, Mega Man, well, they fixed Mega Man's falling in the later games.
Yeah, so that he doesn't fall like.
Oh my god, Adam!
I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that.
Why are you making a callback to World War II?
I don't know. I'm very sorry. I take back that fucking statement. I guess I'm just fucking livid at the fact that we had to record this game 5 fucking times now. Which I guess I should explain why we've recorded this number of times to begin with.
Now it's not because that this game sucks, no. It's the opposite.
This game does not like our technology, is what the fucking problem is.
Well, that's the reasons why it took us 3 attempts. That's why it's taken us 3 attempts, but what about the other 2?
Oh yeah, so the first 2 attempts of this game I tried to do by myself no Jared or Anthony. Also, fuck this section in the ass, I'm going to use Rushjet. I tried to do this game initially without Jared or Anthony. Tried to be my first solo game for the channel. Thought I could do it. But my first attempt, I got really far in the game, but then I'm like, wow! Luckily I hit a checkpoint. Anyway.
Like, you're down your last life, so be careful.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so I tried to do this game on my own without Jared and Anthony, but then my computer decided to crash, but my computer crashed, and I got a decent way through the game, but then my computer crashed and I lost all the footage. And the second attempt I tried to do by myself, which again I made good progress, but my commentary sucked. Just a bunch of like air. So I decided to scrap it.
Ugh.
And
so
then
4 out of 5 of those attempts was because technology was not on our side.
The other 2 attempts were with the 2 of us together were the third time we attempted this, we actually did finish the fucking game, but our commentary was way too quiet for people to hear.
I was really sour about that. Like, we have such a good, we managed to beat
Call the ambulance, folks. Jared's having a seizure. Anyways, yeah, we had a...
Adam, that was biting the death.
It was. Anyway, we had a really good run, and the commentary
we beat the game and we did do some commentary. The problem was that
our commentary was too quiet for others to hear, so we had to redo it.
So, like, well, what he means by that is that.
Let's explain this once we get through here. So we're at the boss here. Unique thing about this guy, Hyperstorm H, is that he's the only boss in the franchise to have 2 health bars.
I mean, outside of the classic and X series, in the Zero series, it's a different story.
Well, they had layered health bars. That doesn't really count. And that's one hit bar with multiple layers.
That's still like, oof. Okay. You really gotta be careful where those nets fall.
You really do. Anyway.
Right, so Hyperstorm H is weak to the Hyper Bomb, the Firestorm, Atomic Fire, Crash Bomber, Metal Blade, Gemini Laser, Shadow Blade, and Spark Shot.
And he's down!
Oh man, I was actually scared.
I was too.
Alright, but that's Hyperstorm H done.
Now we have one more to go. Buster Rod G.
Hyper Rod G?
I was about to say Hyper Rod, yeah.
Alright, so...
Once again, not changing my loadout because I don't really... Actually, I might. Did you see if I have any of his weaknesses?
Okay, so... Okay, you have... You have 3 of his weaknesses.
And they are?
Rolling Cutter, Air Shooter, and Quick Boomerang.
Okay, cool. So I'm good. As long as I don't use those weapons.
Wait. Alright, so... Okay, so, as...
Anyway, back to why our recording fucked up. Thank you, RNG.
Yeah, that was really generous of them. Okay, so, on our 3rd attempt, we had a good... We managed to beat the game, and we had to do some commentary. The problem was, when I was editing, yes, I'm the main editor for the videos of the channel, it turns out that, we decided to save some time by recording game audio, our commentary audio, the same way with the game audio. Now,
the fourth attempt we recorded just earlier today. We had it recording. I had gotten the game over in Mega Water S. We stopped to check to see if the audio was recording, and if we didn't fucking record at all.
I'm still trying to explain our third attempt, and I can't put it in words.
Well, I already explained it for you. It was too quiet.
Well, I'm trying to give them the long answer.
Well, I gave them the short answer. Pretty sure that's what they want.
Well, it was too quiet because, because like the gameplay audio, greatly overshadows our commentary audio. Right? You can barely hear us in that recording, and I didn't want to turn up. But if I were to try and turn up our commentary audio, it would also turn up the gameplay audio, making the gameplay audio extremely loud.
Yeah, basically there was no winning there.
So now we're using different software to record our commentary audio and video audio gameplay audio separately. So, and hopefully it'll work out this time, and we don't have to record for a 6th attempt.
I really fucking hope not.
So yeah, you can see why we're kind of miffed.
And that's why I started talking about pedophiles earlier. Because I was miffed.
You were on a rant.
I was.
I never really liked these birds in Mega Man 2.
Well, they make for good grinding if you need to.
I mean, in the later games, yes, but in 2, not really. I just saw them as more of a hindrance than a benefit.
And we have these snake bastards from Snake Man 3. I'm switching to Metal Blade because it actually takes care of these guys relatively well.
Or as all the fans would call it, Old Faithful.
Yeah, basically.
Oh no, I hate the pickaxe guys from Guts Man stage.
They're here to the joy of absolutely fucking nobody. Fucking die! Thank you.
Oh boy. You were very close to death.
I was.
You wanna go for that?
Yes. I'm gonna do it by using the magnet beam. The reason I didn't try and slide back across the first time is fuck you.
I mean, sliding in this game is faster than just walking.
But again, my reason is fuck you. I swear to God, if the audio doesn't record any of this, I'm going to murder someone.
Oh my god.
So here we are at Mega Water S, and this is my final life.
Buster Rod G!
Buster Rod G, I'm sorry.
Buster Water!
Did I say Buster Water?
No. No, that's just me trying to join you.
Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna use these weapons only when I feel like I need to. Because this guy's actually pretty easy to take down with a Mega Buster alone. Or at least somewhat easy. I wouldn't call him a...
I mean, in our third attempt to record this video, he was no joke.
Yeah, and he can still prove quite a challenge.
Right, so his weaknesses are the Hyper Bomb, the Lone Cutter, Air Shooter, Atomic Fire, Bubble Red, Quick Boomerang, Hard Knuckle, and Needle Cannon.
Needle Canyon?
Needle Cannon!
See, that's another thing he does. He does sort of a Gemini Man sort of attack, where he shoots out copies at you.
And I can't really think of any Roller Master at the top of my head that kind of has a shield. Oh no, wait. Woodman and Skullman. Oh, you almost got him!
This should finish him off.
If he doesn't finish you off first.
Okay, you know what? Fuck this.
Man, I will say you were doing, like, really...
Yeah! And here's another neat thing. You don't kill him, this bastard has the gall to hang on to one little bit of HP and runs away. Maybe
right, no Robot Master ever does that.
Nope. Mega War, Buster Rod G is the only enemy boss to ever do that in Mega Man.
I wonder if I could sing the audio when we do that at the same time.
So now we're up to Dr. Wily. You think we could pause here and just quickly check if the audio recorded?
I was thinking the same thing.
We'll be right back.